Alright guys, what's going on? It's your boy D Breezy up in this bitch. And tonight, I don't really have a lot going on. Just hanging out. And Holiday Nuketown just dropped a few days ago. I want to say like 1 or 2 days ago. So figured why not? Nuketown is my all-time favorite Call of Duty map. Christmas is my favorite holiday. They came together and it's incredible. Why not hop on a stream and play a couple rounds and just, chat. So yeah, we're gonna be playing some Holiday Nuketown and just hanging out. I hope all you guys are doing well. And really quick before I hop into the game, I'm just gonna check and make sure that the mic is on and not muted. I am still very pissed about the whole Silent Hill 2 scenario, so just let me check the mic real quick. Alright, just doing a mic test real quick. Alright, everything seems good, I think. Alright, so let's get into it. So, let's see. Find a match. Nuketown Holiday. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. So, I figured I'd kind of give an update on my thoughts, with Black Ops 6. I think it is still my favorite Call of Duty of all time. I fucking love it. Like I said in my review of the game, if, you haven't seen that, go check that out. Basically, I love the campaign. Absolutely incredible. So much fun. I definitely want to play through it again at some point. Just, not this soon. I kind of want to play other games. So yeah, fucking love the campaign. Love that Nuketown's on here, especially the holiday version, like I said. I have played a couple rounds of zombies. I'm not really a huge zombies player, but even that's really good.
Move up, marksman is down.
So yeah, so that's been cool.
Domination.
See, look at this. So the mannequins have been replaced with snowmen, which is funny.
Enemy RCXD.
And as usual, it's Call of Duty. I suck at Call of Duty, so don't expect a good KD ratio on here. But anyway, Nuketown's great. Zombies is good. It seems fun. I haven't played a ton of it and probably won't, honestly. I don't really have a good squad, and I don't feel like playing with random people, so. Anyway. So yeah, I think that Black Ops 6 is still my favorite Call of Duty. But, as with all things, the honeymoon, period is over. And when Season 1 started, Activision did what I thought they would and kind of returned to their old shit. With all the, dumbass skins and tracer packs, and so now there's fucking, dragons in the games, there's fucking sharks you can play as. So, not necessarily a Gulf War time period scenario. But, it's Activision. I don't really blame Treyarch for that. We knew it was coming. So, bullshit aside, that I once again don't blame Treyarch for. I do still really love the game. They've been... Cheating is rampant, like it always has been. So, that is kind of annoying, but what can you do? It's annoying, but it's not going to stop me from having fun. I'm not that hard to please. Oh, finally got a goddamn... Oh, no, I didn't get a kill. And, one thing I wanted to kind of reach out about, just in case you guys might know a solution to this problem. I got a scuff controller about, I don't know, I want to say like 6 months ago or so, maybe a little over. And it's great. Probably the most comfortable controller I've ever used. It's the Noisy Butters version, which check out her channel if you never have. She's incredible. One of my favorite YouTube channels. But anyway, this is nothing against her. I love her to death, and I don't think it's her fault. I blame Scuff for this, but basically, I've had the controller for 6 months. It's incredible. It's very comfortable. There's like rubberized grips on the back that are great. But I've noticed after, you know, around 6 months or so, which is not long, on the right stick, the right joystick, I'm already having really bad stick drift, which is incredibly frustrating. And, you know, the controller's not even a year old, and I'm getting stick drift. And I am very, like, picky and particular with my electronics. I don't like eat food or anything at the same time when I'm playing. I always wash my hands right before I start playing something, so all my electronics are perfectly clean. So it's not like I got a bunch of grease and dirt and shit in the controller. You know. I've had an Xbox One controller since I think 2014 that still works perfectly. I have my original N64 controller that I got in like 1999 that still works perfectly. So it's not me. It just seems like to me that, I don't know, it just got stick drift. And I read online that apparently this is a problem with Scuff, which is sad because, like I said, it's, you know, the best controller I've ever used. It's very comfortable. You know, it's incredible. And so it's really sad that the drift has come in so soon, because it's so bad that I don't really want to use the controller anymore. Like on Call of Duty, like every other time I spawn in, I'll be here like this, and all of a sudden it's just like doing this right here. And I'm using my standard Xbox controller right now, but it would move like that, and it's very annoying, and I hate that. So it sucks. So maybe there's some support, you know, maybe I can mail it into Scuff and they'll replace it. Or maybe there's something I can replace myself or clean it, but like I said, it's not my hands are never dirty when I play games. So I don't think it's any like dirt or anything in the controller. But yeah, if you guys know any real solutions or how you've, you know, fixed a similar problem, let me know. Because like I said, I love that controller to death, and I don't want to quit using it. So, and I definitely can't afford to buy another one, especially if that one will just drift again in, you know, another 6 months. So I don't know. I'm just bummed out about it, but that's okay. Thanksgiving was good. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. My family was out of town. They were in more South Florida. So it was just kind of me hanging out on Thanksgiving, which was fine. I watched the Eli Roth movie for the first time this year, and that was fun. I actually really loved that movie. I plan on watching that every November from, you know, now on. And I saw it in theaters last year when it first came out. But yeah, so I did that. I've been having, you know, issues with my job currently, so that kind of sucks, but I'm not here to talk about that. But yeah, October through December, by far my favorite time of year. I absolutely love cold weather, and you know, it doesn't really get cold here in Florida, but it is right now. It's been, the last like 2 weeks have been perfect. I went to St. Augustine last weekend for the Nights of Lights tour, which St. Augustine is my favorite city in the entire world that I've ever been to. It's so beautiful. You gotta do Nights of Lights at least once in your life. That's like a bucket list item for sure. I do it every year, pretty much. I've done it almost every year since like 2012, I think.
Scout pulse activated.
So it really means a lot to me. It's probably my favorite thing in the entire world, to be quite honest with you, to do. So, highly recommend. This weekend, my family is once again out of town. They went down to Orlando to go to Disney World. So, I figured, you know, got the house to myself, got some free time.
Got our ass kicked.
Let's hop on here and do a stream. Not quite sure what my Christmas plans are yet. Excuse me. My family will likely be out of town again for Christmas, so probably just be me and the dogs hanging out here, but that's okay. It'll be fun. I have a couple Christmas horror movies I want to watch this month. My favorite's probably Better Watch Out. I love that movie. If you're gonna watch it, I say go in completely blind. Don't Google anything about it, just watch it. Because you don't want to know the spoilers. You know, Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's a couple others. Jack Frost is cool. Man, my mind is drawing a blank right now. It's a Wonderful Knife. That's a cool movie. Black Christmas, the original. God, you know, with all the strength you have, just prevent yourself from watching the 2019 remake. Good lord, that movie was so ass. One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my fucking life. I recently tried to rewatch it at home on Netflix, and I think I literally made it, I want to say close to 30 minutes before I turned it off. It's just, and what sucks is, to me, Black Christmas remake has the same curse as the Slender Man movie. The first half is good. I enjoy it, but then the ending comes in and just completely ruins it, and it's just, oh my god, that movie, the ending is so bad. Just do not torture yourself with it. There's so many better Christmas movies out there. My favorite's probably, my favorite like standard Christmas movie is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I watch that every single year. Such a good fucking movie. Trying to think if there's any other horror movies that I'm drawing a blank on. Let's see. I have a list written down somewhere. Let's see. List. Oh, Violent Night. How could I forget fucking Terrifier 3? That was a fantastic movie. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's one of my favorites. That's probably my second favorite out of like the standard Christmas movies, but for sure, Better Watch Out is my favorite Christmas horror movie.
Shoot to kill.
So definitely check that out. Oh, it's Santa. Or a fucked up version of Santa. Oh shit. It's just so funny to me. I've been playing Call of Duty since, what, 2008? And I'm still terrible at it. Oh man, it's fun though. You just can't take shit too seriously, you know? I think I mentioned this already in a recent video, but as you guys know, or maybe you don't, Linkin Park is my favorite band of all time. They've been my favorite band since 2000, you know. And Chester's death really hit hard for me. That was the one celebrity death that genuinely just fucked me up completely. And, you know, Linkin Park finally came back this year with the new album. And first I was like, you know, female singer, Emily Armstrong, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna give it a shot. And the Emptiness Machine comes out. They come out with her on the live stream show in LA. And she blew my mind. You know, I'd never listened to Dead Sarah, which I want to now. So I didn't know who she was, had no clue. And I fell in love with her instantly. Her voice, her screams are just immaculate. I think she is the perfect fit for Linkin Park. And which is weird, because for a while I was like, you know, if they're gonna come back, they need someone similar to Chester. My pick was always Danny Case, which is the singer from Ashes to New. I was like, man, he'd be perfect. But now that I read what, you know, Mike Shinoda said about the situation and hearing Emily, I'm very happy that they went with her, you know, a female singer. Because I feel like a male singer trying to be like Chester would just be trying way too hard. So honestly, I really like what they did. I think they made the right decision, and From Zero is out now, and honestly, I think it is my new favorite album of all time. I absolutely love From Zero. It's so much better than it has any right being, or we thought it would be. You know, and it just, I can't explain with words how good that album is. So, you know, if you're a big fan of Chester like me, you know, Chester's my all-time favorite singer. Give it a shot. You know, don't buy into the internet's hate for Emily. It's all, you know, bullshit. Internet in general is just an epic, you know, echo chamber of nonsense. So just clear your mind, give the album a fair shake, and make your own opinion. And I did that, and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite album of all time now. It just, I keep saying it, but I can't explain how good that album is. It just absolutely took me by surprise. Yeah, I'm glad Linkin Park's finally back. I hope they'll be around for at least 10 more years or so. I still have never seen them live, so definitely on the bucket list. Let's see.
Sharpshooter removed.
I'm currently working on the camo grind for Call of Duty. This is the first year I've actually tried to do it ever. I think I have 4 guns with gold camo now, or maybe 5. So I'm working on the C9 right now and trying to get headshots with this gun. I don't know if it's just my aim, you know, my skill level or what, but it's been just complete ass. It's not a bad gun in general, but just seems like headshots are really hard to get with it for some reason. I've been using this gun for like 2 or 3 weeks and I only have, I think, 52 headshots with it. So I don't know. Maybe it's the gun, maybe it's my bad aim, but it seemed like the other 4 guns I'd done so far were just pretty easier, you know, pretty much easier. So who knows? $11 and $19. That's not bad for me. I love this new Nuketown. I like the snow, the Christmas lights. Very beautiful. I hope they keep it in the game, you know, after Christmas is over. I'm sure they'll get rid of the 24/7 playlist, but hopefully they still keep the map in the game.
Hardpoint
And that's probably my least favorite. You know, I've mentioned this before too in previous videos, but I think my two least favorite things in the game industry right now, and they kind of go together, is DRM and, you know, always online games and live service games. I hate live service with a passion, and the main reason I do is because it's just FOMO addiction. That's all it is. And I hate the fact that they can add and take away features and parts of the game whenever they want. They could take Nuketown out right now and we'd never see it again. That'd be it. And that's so stupid.
Hardpoint identified.
You know, it's very strange to me. And then with DRM, like, what was it? There was a recent example, but like even
Hardpoint locked
games that don't even have multiplayer, just single player, have DRM where you can't play offline. It's such bullshit to me. Like, I think the main reason companies do it is to try to avoid piracy, but it's not working. People are still getting their games. It doesn't matter. DRM is just such bullshit, and I think the biggest, you know, the worst example of live service I can think of, and I've mentioned this before, broken record over here, but it's the DLC for Destiny 2. So like, if you go back and watch my video where I played, what DLC was it? I want to say it was Shadowkeep. I was attempting originally to play the DLC that was before that. I can't even remember the fucking name now. And the first 30 minutes of the video is me trying to figure out how to play it. And what I didn't know is that with Destiny 2, they had started doing it to where once a new DLC comes out, they get rid of the oldest one. Just completely take it out of the game. So whatever that DLC was, I just couldn't play it because it didn't exist anymore. So I had to play Shadowkeep. And it's just so irritating. Like, even if you paid for that DLC, if you wait too long to play it and they take it out of the game, it's just gone. You're just fucked. Even if you paid for it. So like right now, I'm not a huge Destiny fan. Because whatever, it's just a shitty game. But my friend Ricardo that died a little over a year ago now, he was obsessed with Destiny. And so I felt kind of bad that he will never get to play, what's that final DLC called? Is it Lightfall? Or no, I think there was one new one after that. Whatever that last Destiny 2 DLC is, he'll never get to play that because, you know, he's gone. And I wanted to kind of play that and maybe even stream it as a dedication to him. And, you know, what's going to happen, you know, I can't afford it right now. What's going to happen if I wait too long to buy it and it's just gone? You can just never play it. I have the Destiny 2 disc on my shelf right now. And if you put it in, you cannot play the original Destiny 2 campaign anymore. It's just gone. And it, like, that's so stupid. So I hate DRM. I hate live service. It's just all complete ass. And I wish they'd get rid of it, but they won't. The games industry is all just trend chasing now. It was Fortnite blew up and everyone had to do Battle Royale. And now everyone's doing live service. It just fucking sucks. I'm still pissed with Battle Royale because I think because of Apex Legends, we're never going to get a Titanfall 3. And I've been a huge fan of Titanfall since even the first game. A lot of people hated the first game, but I loved it. And, you know, Titanfall 2 is even better. That's one of the best first-person shooters of all time. And we're probably never getting a third game because of fucking Apex. I am still pissed about that. But there are a couple new games out recently I want to play. I need to play more Diablo 4. Luckily that's on Game Pass. I want to play the new Dragon Age. We got the new Fable coming out next year, I think. Yeah, you know, it's an exciting time. There's a lot of new games I want to play. Oh, level 41. Nice. Oh, I hate smoke grenades. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the snowballs. I'm trying to remember how... There we go. So you pick up snowballs and they'll replace your grenades. I probably won't be able to kill anyone with it, but they're one-shot kills. Oh, I'm dead now. Yeah, there's a couple spots on the map where there's snowballs and you can pick them up and it's a ton of fun. I got a kill with one the other day. Small things like that can really make a game that much more fun. And I just thought about it. I wonder if the mannequin Nuketown, you know, Easter egg. I wonder if you can still do that with the snowman, and it'll be snowmen chasing you. That would be hilarious. Get out of here with your smoke grenades, bitch. Oh fuck.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Good thing we're not on hardcore mode. Jesus Christ. What is happening?
Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy flashbang.
There's gotta be hacking on this game. People using aimbots and all kind of shit. And I don't understand cheating in video games. It just takes all the fun out of it. The only time I really do shit like that is like in older games, like in GTA. I'll use like weapon cheats or getting my wanted level down, you know, whatever, but not
Execution was
like
perfect.
cheating like this in Call of Duty. Like, it's just stupid. Definitely did a little better this game. Not great, but you know, that's fine. It's good for me, that's for sure. Oh yeah, back a few years ago I streamed the remake of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and they made, I don't think it's necessarily a sequel, but the same development team made another game called The Cosmic Shake, and I really want to play that. I'm still surprised I streamed the whole thing of Battle for Bikini Bottom on stream. I played the whole thing. That was cool. Yeah, Cosmic Shake looks fun, so I want to play that at some point. I don't know if I'd stream it. A few months ago, I finally finished writing my memoir, so that was cool. If anyone would like a copy of that and would like to read it, just hit me up. I'd love to get, you know, more support on it and get more feedback. I have started writing my next horror story, but it's gonna be a while before that's done. Even though writing is one of my favorite things to do, it's just so hard for me to dedicate to it. I don't know why. I feel like I'm the same with reading and writing. Like, I'll get super motivated and I'll do a shit ton in one day, and then I won't touch it again for like months. And I don't understand that. I need to get better about writing more consistently. Because, like, the memoir, I wrote that in, I want to say, like, 9 months or so, but that really should have only taken me, like, 5 at the most. I really could have got that done quicker. So, I don't know. And it's not even really like I'm going through writer's block or something. I'm just not doing it, you know? But the good thing is I have pretty much the whole outline for the next horror story planned out, so I know what I want, which is good.
All targets declared hostile.
And as far as I know, it's a story that's never been done before, so I'm pretty hyped about that, honestly. Yeah, I think it's a horror story that's never been done before, and I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really violent, because I love violent, like, slashers and stuff, so it's going to be brutal, it's going to be a cool story, it's going to be fun, so I'm excited to write it. I just got to do it. Like James Rolfe said, sometimes the best way to do it is to fucking do it. So.
Concussion grenade sighted.
I don't know. I feel like this year for me overall has been probably the worst year of my life. I've just had a ton of shit going on, and it's just made my anxiety and depression go through the roof. I've had severe anxiety, and I've been suicidal since, God, what, 2008? You know, so it's 2007, 2008, so it's been a minute.
Enemy has a shock charge.
And it's never stopped, it's never slowed down. Really just gotten worse, honestly, over time. And, yeah, it's frustrating. Excuse me. And, I don't know, just going through a lot this year with that. Been having some health issues. Issues with my job. And it's been a lot. So it's been a rough year to get through, but I'm trying my best. Trying to stay optimistic. My problem is, I feel like, you know, it's not good to bottle up your emotions, sure. I believe in, you know, talking to people. I think it helps a lot. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes I'm a little too open about how I'm feeling, and I talk to everybody, you know, I'm completely honest all the time, and I feel like I burden a lot of the people close to me with that, when I really shouldn't, you know. So I'm trying to get better about that. I'm trying not to talk about my depression as much, because I don't want to burden anybody, or bring them down with me. I don't know. And you'll have, you know, some friends are more supportive than others, you know, it just, but I feel like regardless, it's just something I don't want to talk about all the time. So I'm trying to get better about that. I'm trying to kind of distance myself and just not really bother people with it. We'll see.
Sharpshooter removed.
Definitely something I want to get better at. Because I feel like for some reason, I don't know if, you know, how many other people feel this way, but
Spotted enemy sun.
when I get depressed, if something bad happens to me, it's automatically the end of the world. You know, I get suicidal. It feels like everything is collapsing instantly and simultaneously. It's just fucking awful. Everything's going down, and it gets really hard to deal with, you know? It's tough feeling that way, and I don't have control over it. I wish I did. Because, you know, if you never really dealt with depression or anxiety, feel very blessed and lucky be grateful, because for people that don't understand, you know, they're always like, oh, just don't be anxious, don't be sad, get over it, you know, mind over matter. It's not that easy, I promise you. Trust me, I wouldn't be suffering for the past 16 years if I didn't, you know, if I had control over it. It's just, you know, and it's weird, I haven't really gone into, like, really studying the core of depression and anxiety and really getting into it. I haven't really researched it, so... But as far as I can tell, it's not necessarily something you're born with. I mean, you could be, and I don't know. But I think for me and for a lot of people, it's just the trauma that you go through in life. I think, you know, it's just... I don't know if it's necessarily something you're born with, it's just
We're ahead, but stay
something
alert.
you develop
Cautious
over
people
time.
are no fools.
Which I think is what happened for me. Just, all the shit with my dad. I think dad is 99.9% of the cause of my depression and anxiety. And the funny thing about that is that he's been dead for 4 years. He's gone, you know, like why? So in my mind, why am I still stressing about it? You know, why am I still anxious and upset all the time? I have not been upset about his death once. In fact, I'm very happy he's gone, honestly. And,
Stand down, Crimson. We have what we came for.
you know, like I said, he's
Yes,
gone, so
that's
why
how you
am I
break 'em.
still so terrified and paranoid all the time? So I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying not to talk about it as much. And, I don't know. It's tough. So, if you are, you know, if you are close with someone that is very depressed and anxious all the time, it is real and it is a real problem, you know, so don't take it lightly. If someone's reaching out to you and they're saying, you know, hey, I need help or I just want to talk about this, please listen to them. You know, I think you obviously do have to draw a line with, you know, how much you help someone. You know, you can't ruin your life to save somebody, but, you know, do what you can. Especially if they are a true friend or a family member that you care about. Definitely hear them out. Take them seriously. Like, I feel like my problem is I don't plan on ever killing myself, you know? I don't want to die. I don't want to be too old either. I don't want to be like a, you know, 95-year-old vegetable in a wheelchair, but I want to live pretty long. I'd say at least to my 50s. And, you know, I want, as long as my body's healthy, that's as, you know, long as I want to be alive. But anyway, so I don't want to die. I want to live for a long time. I love life. I love doing stuff. I've been very blessed in life, and I'm grateful for a lot of things. I feel like for me, the reason I'm suicidal and want to die sometimes is I want to escape. You know, that's it. You know, you're going through something, whether it's physical or mental pain, or a life hardship, or, you know, relationship troubles, whatever. And you just really want an escape from it. And that's what makes me suicidal. It's not that, you know, oh, I want to die and da-da-da. No, I just want an escape. Because that's the thing about life, especially as an adult, you know, at least with kids. When you're a kid, if you're lucky, you have a support system. But once you become an adult, and, you know, an adult like me, where you don't even really have much family left, you're just kind of fucked, you know? There is no safety net anymore. You know, every problem that comes up in your life, you have to face. And, you know, that's just how it is. So, so that's why I get suicidal. And what I worry about is, you know, God forbid this ever happens, but let's say I do reach a point where I do actually start wanting to die and, you know, whatever. I'm worried that as much as I talk about being suicidal, you know, it's been a constant thing over the years, and I don't want it to turn into a kind of a boy that cried wolf situation where once I really need help, there's no one there for me. Because they're like, oh, you know, he says this all the time, he's bluffing, whatever. I don't want that to be the case. If, you know, I do ever ask for legitimate help, I want someone to believe me. So that's one reason I kind of want to stop talking about it all the time, because I don't want people to, I don't want it to become a burden and a boy that cried wolf situation, which, who knows, you could probably argue it's already happened. So, I don't know, it's a complex thing. Basically what I'm boiling down to is, if someone comes to you for help, do what you can to help, you know, even if it's just listening. Sometimes that's all we need, you know. That's the majority of the reason why I talk about it so much, is I just want someone to hear it and just, you know, just get it out of my system. Definitely not good to bottle things up, that's for sure. And you know, that's just how it is. So just listen, even just listening and being not sympathetic, what's the word I'm looking for, like where you're kind of understanding with someone, validating, you know, validating their feelings, just hearing them out, just really giving them that support system. Even something as simple as that, one conversation can really save their life, you know. I think if it wasn't for my two best friends, Adam and Christian, I think I would have actually killed myself, and it would have happened, God, 6-7 years ago now. You know, I definitely don't think I would be here right now, so I don't know, just listen, you know. If you know someone dealing with this stuff and you haven't heard from them for a while, or, you know, whatever, just reach out. It's, you know, nothing too crazy. Just say, hey, you know, it's been a while, or I heard you were going through some stuff. I just want to let you know I'm here for you if, you know, you need anything or want to talk about it. That's it. That's all you have to do, and that could completely change everything for them. And if you yourself are going through it, you know, don't be afraid to reach out for help. You know, because like I said, you know, the people in your life are gonna all treat it differently. You know, they might not take you as seriously as others, or be as caring, but you gotta try, you know. The old, you know, cliche and adage is true. There is always at least one person that truly cares about you. So you just gotta find that person and just talk to them, and they'll be there for you, you know. If someone reached out to me, I'd be there for them. I think that's a problem now with, you know, social media and dating and even just friendships. Everything now has become so fake and so bullshit, and I mostly blame social media for that. But I feel like it's hard for people to trust now. And I try the best I can to prevent that. You know, if I'm friends with someone, I take it incredibly seriously. You're my friend for life. You know, there's friends I haven't talked to in years that I still think about every day. And if they reached out to me right now, I would absolutely talk to them, you know? Every friendship is a lifetime commitment for me. I do not stop caring about people unless you really fucked up, like my dad did. But anyway, so, you know, and I feel like taking relationships that strongly and that seriously, I think in this current, you know, culture and current generation, I think it scares people away, because it's not, it's kind of like love bombing, and it can be hard to trust someone, you know. So I get it, but at the same time, I do wish that more people would trust me, because there's a lot of friendships that I think I've kind of scared away just by trying to be so supportive. And No one ever reaches out to me when they need anything. No one ever comes and talks to me about something they're going through. Pretty much every friend I try to have, except for maybe 2 or 3 of them, I see it with our mutual friends that they reach out to them all the time and they're always hanging out with them. And never me. I'm always the person that gets shoved to the side. And I don't get it. I don't understand what other people do that's so much better than me, you know, and I blame my depression and anxiety on that too. I've never really learned how to socialize with people. I don't know how to approach or talk to women, even in a friendly way. I don't know what to say, and it sucks because I want to make female friends and maybe even more than that, and even guys sometimes it's hard to approach. I don't know what to say to people, and it sucks. Depression and anxiety will really hold you back from a lot in life. And I blame my dad. I blame 2 things. I blame Dad sheltering me so much, and I blame just me never being popular. I was always in school. I was always the ugly fat kid that everybody bullied and made fun of. You know, I didn't go to prom. Even when I was on the football team, no women talked to me. You know what I mean? I was never anyone that anyone talked to, really. And so I just never learned those real critical social skills that, you know, you need. So I don't know how to reach out to people. Yeah, I've been living in Florida for almost 3 years now, and I've made, what, 1 or 2 real friends, and they're both guys. I've tried to make female friends, but they just kind of pushed away, which sucks, but you know, whatever. And even those 2 friends I don't see often at all. So I don't really have friends down here. My 2 best friends live in different states, so I don't really ever see them. So 99% of the time I do stuff alone, and it's boring and it just sucks. The stream's kind of turned pretty dark, but I don't know. It's just things that have been on my mind a lot. And like I said, I'm very honest and I'm very vocal about my life and my struggles. So, you know, I don't really bottle things up like a lot of guys do. So it feels good to talk about this stuff, even if no one watches this video and hears it.
Hardpoint locked down. Requesting recon above.
Yeah, like, let's say a woman was interested in me, right? Let's say someone walked up to me and said they were, you know, I was cute or whatever, and they wanna go on a date or give me their number. In that situation, if a woman ever came up to me and said that she was interested, I would literally think that it's just a prank. I would be looking around for hidden cameras and stuff. I just would not be able to believe it, because it's just never happened. Women do not talk to me. Not even really in a friendly capacity. So I don't know what's so wrong with me. I wish I did, because I want to make friends and, you know, have romantic relationships, but I don't know how they work. I don't know what I'm doing that's so wrong. But maybe one day that'll change. We'll see. But I highly doubt it. I have reached the point in my life where I'm not even really trying to look for female friends at this point. I'm not looking for anything. Definitely not looking for a relationship. I know it's never gonna happen, and that's fine. You know, I tried to find someone to date for years and years and years and years, and I think I've finally given up and accepted that it's just not happening. And I guess that's okay. I just gotta live with it. 18 and 40, goddamn. Oh man. Trying to think if I want to try another map or not. Eh, we'll stick with Nuketown. I like it. No, you know, we'll switch it up a little bit. Just in case you guys don't have the game yet, you know, I'll show you some different maps. If you're still on the fence about this game, I do highly recommend it. Like I said, I think it is my all-time favorite Call of Duty. It's so much fun. It's worth it for the campaign alone. Campaign is always more important to me than multiplayer. Yeah, we'll do. Alright, we'll see what map we get. Yeah, I mean, really, the only guy, or the only person I play online with is Adam, and that's maybe one day a week, maybe 2 at the most. So, I don't really, you know, I don't play online with a lot of people, so single player campaigns are that's what I mostly play games for. I really want to find someone to beat the Terminus zombie map with, the Easter egg, because I really want this skin for Maya. Where's it at? This one right here. I really want to unlock this one, and you have to beat Terminus to do that. And from what I understand, it's not really something you can do by yourself. So I want to find someone to be. Oh, it's Nuketown. You gotta love randomly getting Nuketown. That's fine though. It's my favorite map. I just think it's funny because I was gonna try to play a different one. But yeah, if anyone watching this wants to do a zombies run with me, so because I really want to beat Terminus to get that operator skin, let me know. Drop me a line down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, what mode is this? Team deathmatch. Okay. And I also want to try to start working on a new drum cover album soon. I think I'm gonna try to do a full cover album of all of From Zero, because it's, like I said earlier, it's my favorite album of all time now. I love it so much, and I really want to make a cover of it. And I thought about trying to do some vocals too, but I'm not a good singer. It would not go very well at all, so don't think I'm gonna do the vocal parts. It would just be drums. We'll see. The only issue is, and if you're not a drummer, this might not make sense, but basically my drum throne, my chair, it broke, so you can't raise it up and lock it into place anymore. It just stays at the lowest setting.
Heads up, frag.
So the problem with drums is if you're sitting too low and you're having to raise your legs up higher, you know, you get fatigued much faster. And also, since you're sitting lower, you have to stretch your arms out more and make, you know, crazier maneuvers to hit the drums and cymbals. So basically, you want to have your chair at the height of like your knee, or maybe a little higher. It's kind of different for everybody. So having the chair too low is just not, I just can't play drums right now. So I haven't really played anything in months. So I need to save up and get a new drum throne before I can record the album. So hopefully it won't be too long, but we'll see. They did not see me laying here. That was funny. Oh shit, that was incredible. Come here, bitch.
mine planted.
I think Maya is probably my favorite operator on here. I like her.
Sharpshooter removed.
It's weird though, because she's I believe a Filipino woman, and she has like an Australian accent. I haven't read her bio though, so I don't know how that really worked out. It's just funny.
Scout pulse is online.
And one thing I've been thinking about recently is how do you guys like shoot when you're playing? Do you like aim first like this and start shooting, or do you pull the trigger first and then aim, or do you hit both at the same time like that? I've always like aimed first and then started shooting, so I'm trying to play around with different play styles and see what works best for me. I'm thinking that pulling both triggers at the same time might be better, get a little bit, you know, start shooting a little faster, but, you know, let me know how you guys play and what works for you.
Bravo fucking Zulu, Black Ops.
Hell of a job, crew. Someone pull us out.
Oh, that was a good game, 15-9. I'll take that. Positive KD is always good. Doesn't happen very often for me.